Hello, this is Dr. Victoria Skirbo, speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center in Wareham, Massachusetts. I'm going to do a reading on Roger Stone and what's in store for him now that he's been indicted. I think there's 7 indictments. I think they're all sealed. Maybe one of them is not. But I know most of them are. So it's either 7 sealed indictments or 1 not sealed and the rest sealed. And they did sort of a midnight or an early morning raid. I guess that's not that unusual. The funny thing about that, if it's funny for anybody, is that I think it was Rachel Maddow who said that the FBI agents that did the raid probably weren't getting paid for it, but I am sure they were happy to do it. Okay, so let's see Roger Stone. So he's not really, I don't often do readings on people like him. His energy is just kind of icky. It's enough enough distressing to do them on Trump, but it's important that it gets done to a certain extent, because whether I like it or not, these are the people who are pulling the strings. We also have to remember that at this point in our evolution, a lot of the underbelly of the political system is being exposed, and that's due to Pluto's transit through Capricorn. Pluto tends to bring up all the rot and sort of expose it to the light. It's almost like a boil, it's like that's underneath the skin that just when it like hurts and it's painful and it's swollen, and it has to come to the surface. And when it finally pops, it kind of stinks, but it's necessary for that stuff to come up. And that's also true of a lot of the prejudicial stuff that we're seeing coming up. The white supremacy and the truth about how we treat immigrants. We've never really been that nice to immigrants ever, and certainly we haven't been nice to the African slaves or the Indians, which was like a huge genocide. So I mean, all of this is coming up as Pluto moves through Capricorn, and America's going to have their Pluto return in 2022. So we're not done with this, but at this point, a lot of the sort of underhanded tricks that have been going on for so long are being laid bare. So let's see Roger Stone. Oops, sorry. All right, so we have the Ace of Pentacles, which is an interesting card to come up. The Ace of Pentacles deals with potential. Okay, so there's a lot of potential in these indictments and sort of what's going on with him. Pentacles are about how we sort of manifest on the physical plane, how we work the physical plane to create what we want to create. And this guy has been creating all kinds of things, a lot of spins, a lot of lies, a lot of obfuscation, perfect partner for Trump, I guess, for years. I mean, this guy was a fan of Richard Nixon, or is a fan of Richard Nixon, and has a tattoo of him on his back. So let's see what's crossing. Okay, we have the 8 of Pentacles. And so what's crossing is all the work that's been done. Like, this deals with all his work over many, many years. What he has wrought. So what's crossing him is what he has wrought. Karma. Sorry. Wow, there's a lot of Pentacles. Okay, at the bottom, we have the Page of Pentacles. I'm not sure what that means yet. So I'm going to put it at the bottom, and we'll go from there, and we'll see. In the past, my first thought was debauchery. Okay, debauchery. So there can be quite a bit of debauchery in his past. Whether we're going to hear about it or want to hear about it is another question, right? Okay, what's in the sky? He is going to fight the good fight. He feels like he has the higher ground here. And he is the type of guy who likes to create chaos. And so he's, on a certain level, he's sort of getting his wish. And he is going to be in the spotlight, which I think is something else that he likes. So, whereas this might seem, untenable to some people, I think he's going to be pleased with himself. Okay, let's see what's in the immediate future. Okay. This is going to be the moneyed, there's connections with the people who have a lot of money. Sometimes this comes up as Rebecca Mercer. I don't know if he's connected to her. He probably is on some level. But I also got an energy of Ivanka here. So it's the sort of like the land of the idle rich. And so I think that we're going to see some uncovering of some of the, I don't know how idle the rich are, because they're like carpetbaggers. I mean, not all rich people. Please don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with being abundant, but there is something wrong with making money at the total expense of people's lives. Okay, let's see how this is looked at from the outside. Looks like the government is finally catching up with this Mama Luke, as we would say in Jersey. Domestically, there's a lot of anxiety. So he might be sort of having this bravado, but there's a lot of anxiety. And I think the anxiety might be from, I don't know if he's married or he's in a relationship. Probably the people who care about him are anxious. And I also think the idle rich could be a little anxious about this one too. I think he has a lot of secrets. I think he was involved with some madam in New York and probably a lot of, what's that called? Blackmail stuff. His hopes and fears would be he wants his power. He wants to be the puppet master. That's a hope. And the outcome, we have heartbreak. So it doesn't look good for him. There's going to be some tears shed. I don't see him crying, but I don't know. Maybe he does. Maybe he does. Let's see what else we get. We get the 8 of Cups. That's us moving away from something that you've put a lot of energy into. This could be him turning on. This is a betrayal card, right? This could be him turning on Trump. They've been friends for a long time. The Sword of Truth. And cooperation. So that's possible. Now, I didn't get a major arcana, but let's see what's under. Oh, crap. I almost dropped all of them on the floor. This was under. Okay, so this is one of two things. This is being held responsible for the choices that you've made. But I also feel like there's some sort of, I want to say love interest or something that, there's something about choices around love here. And even the most despicable people have people who love them. So I don't know. I would probably, there is an indication that there's somebody here that cares about him. And that could be, maybe he's betrayed by somebody who cares about him. That's possible. Okay. Or he's just paying for the choices he made. So, things, a lot of things are going to come out. A lot of things around money and how the system has worked and a lot of underhanded stuff. He was in business with Manafort for years, I think until 96 or something. So he probably knows a lot of the same people, and none of those people are particularly pleasant, I'd say. But the dirty side of politics, isn't it amazing? Boy, Pluto and Capricorn. Whoop. All right. Well, yeah, he's getting his comeuppance. Good. He deserves it. Yucky. Okay. Like and subscribe, and we'll do a couple more. I'm feeling kind of jazzy today, but my makeup on. I don't want to waste that. All right. Talk to you soon. Bye.